In this lesson, we're going to be discussing LCM, which is known as least common multiple. Now, others may refer to this as lowest common multiple, but the two convey the same message. Before we go into calculations, let's know what LCM is. So, LCM of two or more numbers is the smallest number that all the given numbers can divide without leaving a remainder. We will be discussing two methods of solving LCM. The first method is the ladder method, and then the second one is the prime factorization method. Now, before you get into these two methods, let's discuss multiples. A multiple of a number is the result you get when you multiply that number by whole numbers, and whole numbers includes 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. So let's take a look at these 3 and 5. What are the multiple of these 3 and 5? Now, these are the whole numbers we have. If you multiply 3 by 0, you're going to get 0. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. Let's further extend it to 5. So 3 times 4 is 12. Then 3 times 5 is 15, and so on. Now for this 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 5 is 25, and so on. So these are the multiple of 3, while these are the multiples of 5. So they are gotten by multiplying these 3 and 5 by whole numbers. So those numbers you get are called the multiples of that number we are multiplying the whole numbers with. Now, having these multiples of 3 and 5 listed out, you see that we have 15 here and have 15 here. So what it tells us is that 15 is the LCM of these 3 and 5. Alright, so this is what this information is telling us. Having discussed the multiples, let's discuss ladder method. Let's see how we can use it and find the LCM of two or more numbers. For example, if X to find the LCM of 12 and 18, so we write it as this 12 and 18. So which number can divide this 12 and 18 without leaving a remainder? Now we're going to start with the smallest numbers, right? So let's start with 2. 12 divided by 2 is 6. 18 divided by 2 is 9. Now 2 can still go again. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. 9 divided by 2, it cannot go, it cannot leave a remainder, so we will just write it as 9. Now we are done with 2. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Again, 1 divided by 3, this one is over, then 3 divided by 3 is 1. So the LCM is the product of all these divisors. Okay, so it's going to be 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. So 2 times 2 is equals to 4. 3 times 3 is equals to 9. 4 times 9 is equals to 36. So you can see that 36 is the LCM of 12 and 18. Let's try another example. Find the LCM of 30 and 45. So we start with 2. So 30 divided by 2 is 15. Then 45 divided by 2, it will leave a remainder, so we just write 45 here. Now we are done with 2 because 15 and 45, none of them can be divided by 2 without a remainder. So let's start with 3. So 15 divided by 3 is 5. 45 divided by 3 is 15. 3 can still divide this 15 without a remainder. So we still divide by 3. So this is 5. 15 divided by 3 is equals to 5. So we're going to divide with 5 now. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 5 divided by 5 is 1. We have that the LCM is the product of these numbers, which is 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. 2 times 3 is equals to 6, 3 times 5 is equals to 15, 6 times 15 is equals to 90. So 90 is the LCM of 30 and 45. Let's solve one more example using ladder method. So let's find the LCM of 60 and 20. And we start dividing with 2. So 60 divided by 2 is 30. 20 divided by 2 is 10. 2 can still go. 30 divided by 2 is 15. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So which least number can we go again? Okay, 3. 3 can divide 15, right? Yes. So we write 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. 5 divided by 3. No, it can't go. So we now write 5 here. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 5 divided by 5 is 1. We now have the LCM of 60 and 20 is the product of these numbers. So we have 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. 2 times 2 is equals to 4 times 3 times 5 is 15. 4 times 15 is equals to 60. So 60 is the LCM of 60 and 20. Alright, so let's discuss prime factorization method. So using prime factorization method, let's find the LCM of 12 and 18, which we found earlier. We're going to break down these numbers 12 and 18 into prime numbers that multiply together to give them. So here we're going to be focusing on only prime numbers, just like we did using this ladder method. So 12 can be gotten by multiplying 2 and 6. So if you break this 6 down further, we're going to get 6 is equals to 2 times 3. Alright, so here 12 we have 2 times 2 times 3. 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 4 is 12. Now for 18, we know that 2 times 9 is equals to 18. So we're going to break this 9 further because this 9 is not a prime number. So it's going to be 2 times 9 is equals to 3 times 3. So the prime factors of 18 is 2 times 3 times 3. So let's group this. We have 2 times 2 here, which is 2 square, then times 3. Then this one is going to be 2 times 3 square. Now, to find the LCM of 12 and 18 using this prime factorization method, we are going to pick. Now we have 2 here and we have 2 here. So which of these 2's have highest power? If we look at this, we see that these 2 square have higher power than this 2 raised to power 1. So we're going to pick it. We have 2 square times. Now, between these 3 and 3 square, which of them has higher power? You see that 3 square has higher power. So we're going to pick it, 3 square. So if you simplify this, 2 times 2 is 4, times 3 times 3 is 9, 4 times 9 is 36, just like we got in the previous example that we solved under ladder method. Using the same prime factorization method, let's find the LCM of 60 and 20. I want to suppose this video and try this question. I know if you get it, but trust me, you're going to get it because it's very simple. So we know that 60 is equals to 2 times 30. To break this 30 further, it's going to be 30 is 2 times 15, right? So 2 times 15. To break this 15 further, it's going to be, you have 2 times 2 times 15 is equals to 3 times 5. Alright, so if you take a look at all these numbers, we see that they are prime numbers. So 60 will be 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. Now for this 20, we know that 20 is equals to 2 times 10. Right, to break this 10 further, it's going to be equals to 2 times 5. Alright, so 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 4 is 20. So we're going to write 2 times 2 times 5 here. So let's group them. Here we have 1, 2, okay, we have, which is 2 square, and then this 2 square times 3 times 5. So here we have 2 into 2 places, so which is 2 square then times 5. So you have 2 square here and 2 square here, so we pick one of them, 2 square then times. We have 3 here, we don't have 3 here, So we write 3 here. So this 5 and this 5, the both of them have the same power, so you just write 1. Pick one of them. So this is going to be equals to 2 square is 4, 4 times 3 is 12, 12 times 5 is equals to 60, which is the same thing we got using this ladder method. So this is just how to find the SM of 2 or 3 numbers. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the post notification bell so that when I post a new video, you'll be the first to watch it. Also, don't forget to comment, like, and share with your friends.